Okay, good. Thank you for that warm and wonderful welcome. Thank you, Principal Skinner. He is an awesome guy, is he not? I have thoroughly enjoyed working with him. Thank you very much. Like he said, my name is Colleen Coffey, and I am from Nashville, Tennessee. Woo. That's right. Woo! Thank you. All right, I'm going to have a thing with this guy right here. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up in Music City, USA, the capital of country music, okay? How many of y'all like country music? Okay, you do. That's awesome, guys, because normally when I go to the north, there's always like one brave soul that's like, I think I'm going to commit to liking it, but I'm not really sure what my peers are going to say. That's awesome. What's your name, sweetie?
Susie.
Susie. Okay, so Susie likes country music. That's awesome. Susie, you're going to be my girl later. I appreciate you being honest. I do. I love country music as well, but I am not going to sing for y'all today unless you're into that. No, I am here on behalf of the HEARD, which is the Speakers Bureau for the National Mental Health Awareness Campaign. So I'm here to talk to you today about mental health issues. They're pretty close to my heart. I grew up in an environment where we talked about them quite a bit because people on both sides of my family suffer from mental disorders. Unfortunately, so do I. I have 3 of them: anxiety, depression, and an eating disorder. Anorexia nervosa bulimia. 3 things that if I let them can completely plague my existence. At my littlest, I had worked so hard that I could barely stand. I felt really sad. And for the first time, I had a full-blown panic attack. Now this feels like being nervous times 1,000. My heart was racing, but like I couldn't get out of bed. I felt like I was almost outside of myself. I couldn't feel my hands or my feet, and I had trouble articulating anything except for my name. It was terrifying, and it subsided. After about a week, the panic subsided, but my whole last 2 years in college, I was sort of in this fog. And instead of turning to a psychiatrist or a medical doctor for help, I turned to food. I went back to graduate school my 2nd year, and I enrolled in a pretty intensive treatment program where I went to therapy on a regular basis, and I occasionally saw a psychiatrist, a nutritionist, and a medical doctor, which is pretty common form of treatment for people with eating disorders. I'm not cured, but I'm better today than I was yesterday, and I'm going to be better next year than I am right now. Do I stay in bed, or do I face the fears of the day? Do I tell someone my secret? Or do I keep it bottled up inside? Do I go to bed, or do I take these laxatives? Do I spend the whole afternoon in the gym, or do I read that really cool book I bought last week? Do I choose to live today? I do. I choose to live, and I mean really live, because I know that the world has too much to offer to me, and more importantly, I have too much to offer to the world. I know that this is tough to hear, but it is our responsibility to erase the stigma that surrounds mental disorders in our country. I really appreciate your time today, and I appreciate your open minds, and I expect that you will examine your perceptions about mental disorders after today. I expect that you will take a look at yourself and your peers and your family members, and I expect that you will help us, that you will help me come one step closer to erasing the stigma. For more information on what you can do to help, please log on to our website. It's www.nostigma.org.